Thank you for joining me today. You're sitting down with a collective reading on finances. And this is Heavenly Divine. My name is Trish. So the first thing I pull, and I specialize in reading divination tools, is finances. Though I do read for other subjects. I do read for health, enemies, friends, family, work, and romance. But the first thing I'm going to pull is finances. If you are one of those people that feel that money and finances is not everything, then this channel is not going to be for you. If I'm one of those people that business does affect other avenues of my life. If my money is not well, then my romance is not well, my home life is not well, my relationship with my coworkers at work are not well. And so money could be the root of all evil, but it also could be the root of love and comfort as well. So it's not money that's evil, it's the way that you choose to use it. But this channel is geared towards the people who are in their bag, who pay attention towards their finances, who are realistic. And they understand that no, money is not everything, but money is a big deal. And it is something to be paid attention to. So I'm very much into law of attraction, abundance. And so that's what I mainly want to talk about in my reads. While we go through the read, I am into Peppermint and livomancy. Peppermint is reading smoke with the art of divination of reading smoke, incense smoke. Livomancy is the art of reading something that is burning. So I do read the fire, and I do like to have the fire accompany me with my readings. So, let me know about the collective spirits. Thank you, fire. Okay, how are we going to start this off like this? So, somebody needs to take their time as they're starting some type of project. The fire is trying to split. There's some type of opposition. There's some type of not getting along, but it's not completely split. Somebody could be sick. Somebody really needs to pay attention to their health. Probably go see a doctor or put some more time into paying attention to themselves, watching your food, watching your workouts, whatever's going on. With this attention, everything is going to come along into a success of whatever you've got planned for yourself. But something had started off nice and slow, some type of opposition, some type of conflict, some type of chaos, something where somebody might be working nefariously behind the scenes against you, where someone's just not, and there's a little crackle, but it's a little crackle, like I said, it's very little. Whatever type of opposition this is, that's not going to be successful. Whatever type of focus you have and tunnel vision that you have towards a situation is what is going to be successful. So this is called dominoes, and this is an old American game. And I definitely need to go ahead and explain this for people who are from the East or from other countries that are not from North and South America. So not just North America plays dominoes. North and South America, it's an American game. North and South America play this game. An old game that our elders used to play. And then it started, people still continue to play it during segregation and Jim Crow. People still play dominoes today. It's very predominant in the colored community, in the black community, Latino community. White people play it as well. You hear, so we mostly call it dominoes in America. You hear people refer to dominoes as bones, Zen bones. You'll mostly hear them say that in the South and Louisiana. So the bones have a lot to say, and mostly you're going to hear me talk from, you're going to hear me say a lot from the bones, and you're going to hear me refer back to this divination tool as bones. And as you see, I use more than one divination tool. Okay, so you just saw me clear the deck, and when I go through a lot of people, some people will clear their deck by running it over fire, running it over smoke, running some sage over it, or just letting a clear quartz or a selenite sit on top of it and clear it like that. So when I go through a lot of people back to back, like a psychic fair, or I'm just, reading people back to back, how I clear my deck is I blow on the sides. Some people blow on all four sides, but I've ended up where I've had to move quickly. So I blow one side very nice, like if you're blowing your game for Nintendo 64. Make sure that the pictures are at the bottom, and then I knock. I knock 3 times because that's one of my favorite numbers, but you can knock however many times you want. You can use your favorite number. So the reason why we're knocking, not only am I knocking off the energy from the last read, so this can be nice and clear for the next person who's sitting down across from me, I'm knocking to let the spirits know. I'm just a knocker. I'm not one of those people who like to run up in the spirit house and start acting a mug. I'm one of those people, I'm very polite, and I like them to know, hey, we're coming in, put some pants on, we're finna talk tonight. So it's just me letting the spirits know that, politely, that I want them to join the read with me, and clearing the last energy of whoever I read. So these are the divine. Okay, now when we do divination readings with tarot cards, they're called tarot readings. When we do divination readings with oracle cards, they're called oracle readings. And when we do divination with poker cards, they're called divine readings. So you're going to hear me refer back to that all the time, because these are my favorite, which is the tool to use. The divine, the divine, the divine. The divine is another way to say God. And the poker cards I'm using today are bicycle, villain, Disney villains. So we're going to have Maleficent, Cruella de Vil, Scar, Hades. So that's the theme. Okay. So the collective finances. Oh my god. Let me go ahead and read this flame. Okay. So the way that something is starting out is going to be nice and successful. Some type of project that's happening along the middle, there's going to be a hiccup somewhere in the middle. You really need to pay attention to, and like I said, this is a daily read for the rest of the day and tomorrow. Really need to pay attention to the middle of the day. The way that your day starts is going to be nice and fun. The way that you plan things are going to be how you had planned them. You're going to be executing plans. Somewhere around the middle of the day, things are going to get funky. Things are going to get really out of hand, really out of pocket. A wrench is going to be thrown up in your plan. Around the end of the day, you're going to be trying to get things back in order, back together. Around the end of the day, you will, but somewhere around the middle and the end of the day, things are not going to go how you had planned. So I'm going to pull from that first hiccup and see what the cards are talking about. What I do for other people, I have experimented on myself and other people, and so what I like, the type of reads I like doing for myself, is what I'm doing for you. So let's see what the tarot is going to say about our finances tomorrow. So I'm going to do a gypsy cloud. Let me go ahead and move everything over to the side for a moment. Thank you, tarot. Please give me financial insight tomorrow. What's going on? This is called a gypsy cloud. There are more names than one for this type of way of shuffling. The reason why I shuffle my tarot cards like this is because I am very, very, very particular with how I shuffle my tarot cards. I'm very, very gentle and very, very nice. I do read jumpers. I don't consider that as a jumper. Like, it has to be in my face, pictured, seeing a flat-out freaking jumper. Cards that jump out are cards that the spirit pulled, and they want to talk to you about that. They really have got to talk to you. Okay, so the reason why I do shuffles like that instead of doing shuffles like, I call that the fast pass, is because I like to keep my gilded size intact for years, for as long as I can. And this deck has, the gilt side has, this is lasting for years. So now let's see what the tarot wants to say about finances tomorrow. Okay, so in the fan for the tarot, it says that it's not really pretty much being on the same page as the divine. There is a hiccup. They think, but they don't think that this hiccup is really going to be spoiling your plans. The divine felt like it's really going to frustrate you, delay you, hold you up, have you not pay attention to the things that you need to focus on. But the tarot is saying that it's not really going to throw you, it's not going to phase you, it's not going to throw you off plan too much. They do see that there are 2 hiccups. After a second hiccup, things are going to be things are going to be funny, not going the way that you had planned. You're going to be trying to get things back in order, your ducks back in a line, and then by the end of the night you will. Sorry, my mic wants to be locked. Oh, the Oracle said that there's going to be a hiccup too. So let's pull from that hiccup. See what they might say about it. Okay, let's begin to dissect. Okay, so we're going to talk about the bone. Oh my gosh. Right here is an angel message within itself right there. There are 999s. Let me write that down to explain for later. Okay, so in the past, there's endurance. Somebody's very tired. They do not want to continue to go on, but they are going to continue to go on. Somebody sees a light at the end of the tunnel. Something was very hard. First of all, there's some type of equality that's going on here. You either may gain money tomorrow or you may not, which is not a bad thing. You're not losing it. There's not going to be a negative. But there's some type of equality, some type of stability, some type of standstill, some type of pause. Now let's go into the past. Now we're talking about this 9. Somebody has set up boundaries, clear boundaries where people are not going to be stepping over them, or there are going to be consequences that are going to be made. Somebody could be, this is now, the divination tools are always talking about either you or somebody around you. Somebody could be having nightmares. Somebody could be letting their worries take too much of a hold of them. Somebody needs to, whoever that is worrying and having nightmares and anxiety is really plaguing them. You also have to pay attention to your surroundings, obligations. Someone could be involved in a serious car wreck, or could have been in the past, to where that could be where where that worry is stemming from. Yeah, I'm still talking about the past. But yeah, somebody is battling or dealing with nightmares. So going to bed, peppermint will help. Going to bed, doing your favorite things as a nightly routine, listening to stories, playing chakra frequencies, having a calm nightly ritual will help dispel those worries, especially before going to bed. A lot of people worry before they go to bed, and they wake up with more worries and more anxiety. So paying close attention to whoever who is having those worries, paying close attention to how you are going to bed. So somebody's having nightmares and worries. Somebody is, you or somebody around you, now this is usually talking about you, somebody is self-sufficient, a hard worker. Now, if you were not able to put yourself first, you're not able to help other people. So somebody is working very hard, and they have put in seeds of success, and now they're about to grow. Someone, you're about to be at the end of something. You're walking the path of success in the past. Like I said, somebody's enduring something. Somebody is working very long and hard about a subject. Some things yet, but this is in the past. Also, this is something, whatever problem that you're going through, it is temporary. It too shall pass. It's not going to last very long. Somebody needs to be okay with their independence. You really got to go ahead and get all these people out of your way. There's a lot that's in your way. They're not serving you. They're not helping you. You may be a bit afraid of being alone. And this is going to transition into the future. But this aloneness is going to help you gain wisdom. You're going to be illuminating your own path. And you're going to be getting to a success that the crowd is not going to be able to get you to. Only you're going to be able to get yourself to it. So let's skip on over to the future, which is the same energy, 9. However this energy helped you out in the past, you're going to continue to keep it with you, and it's going to help you towards the future. So we have somebody who's dropping some worries, some cleansing, some healing going on. We have somebody who's harvesting a reward. We have somebody who was working very long and hard on something, and they're self-reliant. They focus on themselves. They pay attention to themselves. They help themselves, and they're able to help themselves out of problems. And this as well is the energy that's going into the future. So like I said, let's talk now about this future, which is 9. Somebody is walking the path of success. Somebody, either you or somebody around you, is a merchant, and like someone who owns a business, someone who's getting their finances in order together, and somebody is getting their ducks in a row. Somebody is getting things in order. Somebody is reassessing things. Somebody is, either you or somebody around you, is reevaluating themselves. We're almost at the end of a project. And you're going to hear me repeat this because I keep seeing it over and over already, and we've already started. One success is going to build upon a number. So you're about to be at the end of something. Almost there. Somebody sees the light at the end of the tunnel, and you know how racers, if you're running a race, this is the time, you know, to put your feet on the gas, to put all your energy and your might into it and make it over to that finish line. And that's basically what this is saying. Put a little bit of kick in your step and go ahead and get your butt over that finish line. Oh, this also, like I said, this is the number, this 9 is a number of reflecting. So somebody has come a long, hard way. A long, hard way. And you need to take the time right now to sit and pay attention to this milestone that you're about to complete. Sit and reflect and thank yourself for how long you've worked, how hard you've worked, and pat yourself on the back for that. Path of success, a merchant, satisfaction, gratification, joy. And we're almost at, I keep saying that, we're almost at the end of something. So satisfaction. Going into romance, there's like a long-term, somebody's planning for a long-term trip, a long-term travel, like coast to coast, like going from Georgia to California. It could be a business trip, it could be a move, but there's some type of long commitment that is going on here. Some type of commitment that is going to take a long haul. And so let's talk about the overall secret energy, which is 9. 999. It's crazy. So secretly, somebody is working on their goals and they're not going around and telling everybody about what's going on. This is energy that you may as well want to keep a secret and not something that you want to go around and let everybody know what you're doing. So going back to, somebody is working very hard. Somebody is staying within their budgets. They're paying very close attention to details, very close attention to themselves, their energy, how they're getting themselves by. Self-reliance. Somebody, either you or somebody around you, is very grounded within their finances. Paying attention to details. Somebody's worked so hard. You deserve this, basically, is what's going on. What you're reaping is what you've earned and your rewards. Now, somebody is basically got boundaries up so high that if you fuck with the bull, you're going to get the horns. Because like I've said to you over and over again, we're about to come to an end of something. It's going to start more beginnings for you. But somebody really has either you or somebody around you has an energy of being very serious and not playing. Somebody is walking the path of success. You may not feel like it. It may not feel like it, but you are. So now we're going to go into the divine and see what they have to say. The 8 of Hearts. What? How beautiful. And so one more time, by the way, if that hits romantically for anyone, one more time. This also could be talking about maybe a business situation. Maybe somebody's at work and they've gone through some type of write-up and the manager is saying, we're going to give this person one more chance. It could be talking about business. It could be talking about friends. Maybe 2 friends got into an argument. Maybe a couple got into an argument. Well, this is a card about genuine forgiveness. That whoever got an argument with you, they really do not want to continue to argue. They really want bygones to be bygones. They want to settle it. They want to really forgive and forget. Now, this card is about the teacher. So somebody is going to stay somewhere. And I mean, it is a good place for them to be. It almost ended though. Like twice, the fire's trying to say. But somebody right now, this is really a really good card, and in regards of the people around you, close ones, love and respect, and repeating good habits, repeating good patterns, communication. Somebody is practicing and being emotionally stable, emotionally mature, and having good communication, not just with people on a one-on-one basis, but having good communication with a group of people. You may be talking, you may be a teacher, you may be a professor, you may be going into a board meeting where you have to talk to a bunch of people at once. It's going to go well. You're going to make yourself very clear, and people are going to understand what you're saying the first go round. So yeah, there's respect amongst you, your friends, your family. Now, when I was talking about this is a teacher card. So somebody has things good, and it doesn't mean that they're going to throw anything away. They want to leave for a minute to go see to go experience how life really is for somebody who would not have life like them. They want to see how life is from a different perspective, from somebody who has life really hard, so they can see how it really is to live in those shoes. And they want to learn from this experience, and they will. This is a returning home card. Somebody may have left, they're coming back. And when they come back, they have got a lot to teach the community, a group of people. But yeah, this is a coming out of the shell, speaking with people and educating people around you. The community is really going to love that. Okay. Let's see what the tarot has to say. And now I don't want anyone to be discouraged from seeing a card that is reversed, because some cards reversed are good things. For example, the devil reverse. That could be good. It really depends on the situation. So the tarot is talking about the Four of Swords reverse. So this card is about resting and meditation and spiritual practice and getting back to the spirit and self-love, paying attention to yourself and giving yourself what you want, what you need. So the Four of Swords reverse is saying that you really need to rest and somebody's not resting. It really could get bad. Somebody could be burning themselves out with so much work. So talking about finances first is, like I said, like somewhere back here, that somebody is such a hard worker and somebody really needs to rest so they can continue to go on. It's not resting to quit, but it honestly is, somebody really doesn't believe in resting. But if you don't take time out and just take a whole day to lay around, then your body is going to take it for you. So take some time out, do some things that you like to do that are nice and relaxing. It also really would help with whoever is going through these worries. Another thing about resting is if you stop and take a rest for a second, it's mentally going to help you see what another path that you could take. So when you stop and take a break and take a rest, you could see other options that could work out for you, and where you could see that a problem is probably not that bad. This card can also be talking about a litigation. Maybe that in the middle of a litigation, it could be boredom. It could be like somebody doesn't want to, like a lawyer doesn't want to take the case. It could be that they don't want to take the case because they see that if you pause for a second, you can help yourself. It is a pause in the middle of some type of lawsuit. This does not mean that it's going to go in your favor or without. It's saying that there's a type of pause to gather more energy, or you nipped something in the butt real quick and ended it real quick. Could be talking about a litigation, could be talking about a lawyer, hiring a lawyer. Now, in regards of romance, the Four of Swords reverse, this card is somebody could have gotten sick. Somebody could be healing up. Somebody could have caught an STD and now they got caught. Or someone could have caught an illness and now they're on the path to healing up. Now things get worse before they get better. But this card is mainly about somebody needs to rest and somebody is not resting. And if somebody does not take that time to rest, then you'll find that you're doing it anyways. This really could be that somebody went ahead and decided to take the time to pay attention to themselves. This is putting in more work with meditation. And it could be that someone decided to put more time within themselves spiritually. Maybe someone's deciding to go to church more. Maybe someone wanted to do confessions with the pastor. Maybe somebody is coming to terms with themselves and they just want to engage in their spiritual side more. Which, when we go to sleep, you are engaging in your subconscious. Pull another card from the tarot deck. Are you fucking kidding me? I need to throw that card out. Trust in yourself. Okay. Well, they told me to pull another card from the tarot. So let's pull another card and see what they have to say. What do you say about our finances? Oracle wants another card pulled. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? So, looking underneath the deck, and I'm not going to write this down, which I don't really like when I do that. The moon is reversed. Somebody's taking a new direction. Somebody's half in and half out. So, by the way, a lot of people don't explain. When we look underneath the deck, I'm reading the secret energy that is influencing your read. So this is basically secrets that are going on that either you or people around you are not talking about. There are secrets that are coming out. The truth is going to be exposed. There was some type of teamwork that somebody could not do with each other. And not only is this talking about love or friends, it could be talking about business or work or just at home. Maybe somebody was keeping something from you. Yeah, as I said, there was some type of teamwork. That doesn't mean that someone's falling out of love. There's some type of confusion that's coming in. There's some type of challenges that people could not get over. And that could be talking about work. Like somebody could be moving on to another job or moving on to another department because there were challenges that people didn't want to reconcile. This is why I don't like pulling extra cards. Pull another card from the tarot deck. I think I'm going to throw that away because that's not cute. Now why? Why did that pull up? Well, it pulled up because somebody needs to know about this. So the Sun reverse is a depression card. It's depression. Why the fuck did you tell me to pull that? But somebody needs to know. I'm not going to sit up here. See, that's the thing. As I read people, I've learned to stop judging. I need to say what the card says, because if I don't, then how is anyone ever going to fix what they're going through? So twice I've seen depression. I'm going to write that as a keyword, as an angel word, that's a word that I've seen repeat. Depression. Somebody's really battling it. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. You really have a lot of good friends and family around you right now. You need to go be closer to them. If you're healing from a breakup or healing from a bad job gone awry, healing quickly with your friends and your loved one and your families around, and doing fun things with them will get your mind off of any type of worry, and it's going to help you heal quicker. So there's an announcement. You see this red flag. Somebody has endurance and stamina, and they're going to keep on going. But there's a red flag that there is some type of litigation that's not going to go in your favor. Now over here I said, you know, I don't know how it's going to go, but right here, the sun reversed, it's not going in your favor. And to be honest with you, I like to hear things like that, because then I can change my life around. Like a speed bump in the road, I can avoid that. It could involve a child. This could be a custody battle. That may be the child staying with the irresponsible parent. But there is some type of depression that's happening, some type of sadness. Somebody could have had a miscarriage. Somebody could be having a hysterectomy, which is not really a sad thing. It's still another type of new beginning. But these are sunflowers. And so they mean the same, reverse and upright. That business is coming. Somebody's about to be very busy when it comes to making money and being very business and networking. But there's some type of litigation that is not going to go in your favor. There's some type of depression that you're paying attention to, and you're not paying attention to yourself and what you have. Somebody is really running amok. Like they're running around crazy, and it's really going to run you ragged. Pause for a second. Get back to your friends and your loved ones. Pay attention to how you're going to bed. Pay attention to your surroundings. Keep your eyes open. Right now, somebody really needs to pay attention to their surroundings and pay attention to what's going on around them. You really need to trust yourself. So that's also telling me right here that somebody's listening too much to others, and you're listening to haters. You're not listening to your loved ones and your family. And that would repeat good behavior and habits and pattern for yourself. But somebody is paying attention too much to a hater. Your hard work is going to bring rewards, and you need to trust yourself. Just because I said that an announcement may go awry doesn't mean that it's not too late to turn it around. It's never too late. Yeah, so somebody's not trusting their gut, and somebody does have a good judge of character, but they're not using it. Hard work and rewards. Somebody is a hustler. They hustling, and they want you to keep going. You probably feel like you're about to stop. But if you keep going, you're going to see that you were one step away from making it to whatever end that you have got to make it to. Yeah, and so I'm just like, why the fuck did you... This really has to tie in here. Some type of new beginning, which is why they wanted me to pull that. You're going to be coming through a new beginning. I see the sun twice. Resilience, power. The sun means the same thing, upright and reverse. Power. Oh, also self-reliance. Somebody, damn dude, somebody really needs to trust themselves. Like that is the main. Trust yourself. Okay, I'm not even gonna write that down. Yes, I am. So 11 is the numerological reading of your read. So the number 11, like I said, and it's a master number. It's repeating. This 11, this 111111 is very strong. Possibly, if you see 1111 on the clock, you need to go ahead and make a wish. Now, some people don't know what 1111 means. 1111 is an angel number. It's Metatron's number, and it's for ends and new beginnings. That's why a lot of people say when you see that number on the clock, make a wish. all type of new starts. Meeting new friends, probably meeting new love interests. Someone could be meeting a new child. Somebody could be going on new experiences. Somebody could be getting that new job or that raise or that transfer that they had put in for. Somebody could be going on adventures. It's about ambition and creation. So right now is a really good time to be ambitious in whatever ideas that you were planning to go ahead and execute them. Somebody is making something from scratch. It's a really good lucky time to end something and start something new. So the angel message. So let me explain what angel messages are. In angelology, God does not talk to... There's some type of foundation that was crumbling. I don't know why I just randomly said that. So in angelology, God does not talk directly to us. God sends whatever messages that he needs to send to us to the angels, and the angels come back and give that to us. So any type of repeating messages is an angel message. 1111, that was an angel message. 444, 555. Also repeating people, twins, repeating numbers, repeating colors, repeating situations, deja vu. Other names that we have for this are master numbers, sacred geometry, repeating numbers. So anything that is repeating. Basically, you can go down, the roads are like crossroads, and you can go down more than one road. You can go down good roads, you can go down bad roads. So when you see a number, it's telling you, the angels are telling you that you went down a road, and they're telling you how this road is benefiting you. So when I just saw 1111, it's saying that you're ending something. This is what you're seeing is for real. Do not mistake it as a coincidence. It is for real and it's true. And there are new beginnings. So an angel message that I see are 3 9s. And so 3 9s is saying that an end of a project is in sight. One success will build upon another. Crystals that would be good to work with the throat and the solar at the same time would be amtrine, aquamarine, aqua obsidian. All the blues are really going to hit that throat chakra, and also help with communication and opening up the lines of communication. Saying the truth of what you really want to say in a clear, comprehensive way. Blue calcite. This is getting kind of crazy. Sunstone, yellow calcite. Sunstone will help. Sunstone is really good. Not only is that sunstone going to work with your solar, it will work with the throat and divination in the third eye. So I see throat, and I see solar. Yeah, throat and solar. Solar. I see solar everywhere. Like, honestly, the most important thing I see is the solar, which stands for I do. God damn it, did I say I am? It stands for I do. Yellow calcite. Man, yeah, that yellow calcite would be a good crystal to pull out and work with. Citrine would be a good crystal to pull out and work with. Blue calcite. Amtrine. Any clear quartz, Risol, sunflower quartz, any clear quartz. they work with all your chakras at once. And by the way, I am not a Reiki master. I'm not telling you that your chakras are unbalanced. I have been practicing with pulling chakras from the cards for myself, and I will go on YouTube, for example, like I'm playing chakra vibrations right now. And so he makes his own frequencies and he posts them on YouTube. So what I'll do is I'll play a frequency, and then my morning, while I'm getting through my morning routine, or at night. And really what it is just adding a bit more magic or adding a bit more fun to my day. So for example, say that the cards told me to work with my throat, and for that day I'll pull out a aquamarine, I'll wear a bunch of blues, and I'll focus on my throat chakra. And then next thing I know, throughout the day I'm doing a lot of business talks, a lot of calling, and I see why they wanted me, why the spirits wanted me to work with that energy. Man, I always feel like when I get up and leave, that's when I think of all these crystals and all these oils you could have used. I'm like, man, that was a perfect one. Larmar. That's to get rid of stress. L-A-I-M-A-R. Or L-A-R-M-A-R. It's to get rid of stress. Larmar. Yellow calcite is really good. Peach selenite would be really good too, to work with the solar. Any yellows and any blues. Stick with your yellows and blues. And that combination together is the spirit combination. Divination, divine, being close to the spirit. So, what oils would be good? Peppermint is always really good. Eucalyptus. Oh, bergamot would really be really good to sprinkle in your money and say 3 times, this will grow. Bergamot, that's really going to hit that solar too. Any lemon. Litsi kubibi. Ylang. Any lemons are going to be very good to spark that solar. So the solar is going to get you to do. And yellow calcite is going to help you feel motivated, help you to get up and do what you've been planning. And do one thing at a time. Don't try and do 3 things at once. But it's really going to help you get up and do the things that you want to plan and do. It starts motivation. Sandalwood, cypress, vertimere. I'm gonna put cypress. This is really good for the solar. Trust yourself. Thank you. How are we gonna end this? Bye.